The Attorney General for the state of Kansas is leading the charge to stop the Biden administration's latest student loan bailout, following a lawsuit that 10 other states have joined. Biden's SAVE plan has canceled $1.2 billion in debt for 153,000 borrowers using taxpayer money. The Attorney General, Kris Kobach, joins us now. Attorney General, thanks for joining us. Explain to us how this policy is hurting folks in Kansas.
It's hurting everyone. And by the way, Joey, the numbers are even bigger than that. It's up over 150 billion and counting. What they do is they announce every week, we just forgave another 1 billion, 2 billion, 8 billion loans. But it's hurting everyone because the money doesn't come out of thin air. They are forgiving the student loans of people who ran up huge debt, maybe went on to graduate school, and they're paying for it with the taxpayer dollars provided by people who didn't go to college because it was too expensive, or people who worked their way through college, or families like mine scraping to save money to help send our kids through college rather than rack up this debt. So they're transferring wealth from lower income and middle income people to people of higher income. It's extremely unfair.
Yeah, you know, I don't want to overgeneralize, but what I know of Kansas, there's a lot of agriculture there, a lot of farming there, a lot of people that work really hard to provide food for livestock, and Americans the same. You know, I guess the unfairness here really is highlighted when you have such a high population that gets an education and a skill, but maybe not through college. Why aren't they the ones getting some sort of debt forgiveness? Why is it these, liberal studies majors?
Right. And so as our discussion illustrates, these are really profound questions. Do you want to transfer wealth from hardworking Americans who decided to forego college or maybe just got a 2-year technical degree and transfer it to somebody who got a useless graduate degree and is now sitting on a ton of debt? I would say no, we don't. But regardless of this discussion we're having, whichever way we come down, it's not the bureaucrats' job to make the decision. It's Congress's job. Yeah. And that's what the Supreme Court said in 2023. Only Congress can do that. Could do this, and the Biden administration just turned around and said, well, we're going to do it. We're going to do it anyway, and we're going to slap a different name tag on it and go ahead with it. And it's just outrageous that a president would defy the United States Supreme Court. We haven't seen this since the Civil War era, where the president loses in court and says, well, I'm going to do it anyway.
Well, I'll move on to another topic here. So obviously we've talked all morning about crime in America because of what's happened here in New York. But this crime crisis is not specific to a couple of big cities, and Kansas has made retail theft a felony as organized crime continues to proliferate around the country. Tell us about that, why it was important for Kansas to jump to get ahead of this.
Yeah, this is something that is affecting the whole country, and it's called organized retail crime. So as distinguished from, say, shoplifting for yourself or doing a smash and grab where one person goes in and grabs something they see or like, organized retail crime is a network of 2, 3, or more people who do what are called pushouts. They fill a cart or a shopping container full of things that they can market on the internet or can sell to a fence. And we're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars across the country being stolen every year. And often they go to large box stores, fill up a cart full of expensive items, unload them into a vehicle in the parking lot. Nobody tries to stop them, and then they market it on the web. And so Kansas has passed a statute recognizing that this isn't just garden variety shoplifting. This is something much more serious. Other states are doing the same thing because we've got to deter this type of crime.
Attorney General Kris Kobach, thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for bringing this message, and thanks for the work you're doing.
Thank you. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.